These are small parts that are from the brake slack adjusters on ASL-100. We're probably going to more detail than anybody else ever did in this, but where these are subject to moisture, condensation, and so forth, we paint every surface that we possibly can with a polyurethane paint that is very, very durable. Now we will shortly assemble the turnbuckles here. These are not too different from what you have on the old disc brakes in a car, where you can adjust them so that it pushes the shoes tighter on the wheels. And these were bent because of overpressurization, very rusty, all jammed up, had to be heated red hot so that this would unscrew from the thread. There's a left and a right-handed thread. You can see they go in opposite directions, so that when you just turn this, it will either push both out or push both in. And these are all ready to go. They were just painted yesterday. One of the things we try to do, I don't know whether I mentioned it before or not, but we try to use the original fasteners if we can. These are lag screws, which was what fastened a lot of the underbody equipment together in 100. Nowadays they're hex head, but what these are obviously square head and a little difficult to buy, so we saved the old ones, sandblasted them, and then they will be replaced, not replaced, they will be replaced in 100. Okay. And here's a few more. This is kind of an interesting piece. This was hand forged, hammered out in the Laconia Car Company's blacksmith shop. They took a flat piece of metal and bent that over, and then they forged welded this piece right on here. I'm not sure just how they did it, but chances are it was laid out kind of a little diagonal right here and hammered this thing red hot so that they're right together. What this does, if you have a block of or a long piece that you want to fasten down to something, you put it here, put a lag screw through here, the wood is here, and then this bolts down to another piece. So we'll heat that nut red hot and get it off. This one over here is suffering a little bit, and we will probably end up replacing that part of it, though we can certainly keep this. But look at what the corrosion had done to that. I don't know exactly where this came from, but it'll certainly be strong enough, even though it's pretty well eaten out and back. Okay. And even the small lag screws right here. These are pins that go in the various brake rigging pieces. That one will straighten. We may get some new rivets like this. These were not hardened, so they wore and then they corroded badly also. It's a judgment call. We obviously want this to be safe, but on the other hand, we don't want it to be brand new. There's a grab rail that goes on top of one of the end hoods. Okay.